So we will start here at the 25.
Hello.
First and 10. Here's Mahomes.
Say, yeah, you can hear me? Alright, yo, Kurt took off the phone.
Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Wait.
Second and 21 on a high ground cover.
Straight.
Another try after the first down sack. Back at it again. Getting the sack, the big tackle, Geno Atkins.
What? Yo, Alex is...
This is starting a ball game. That's twice in a row now, Charles, if they get to it.
How often do we talk about offenses that operate off of a script to begin games? Feels like this defense has their script together on this one, and their script said put the quarterback down and do it fast.
On third and long, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out.
I told you I wanted to get my time.
Goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 36-yard line.
Winston and the Saints now with a first and 10 at their 36-yard line. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 36-yard line. A former Volunteer back in Tennessee, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. From the 40 now on second down, Winston. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Play fake. Winston. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. On play action, Winston. He gets it left side to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3. Now Winston. That's complete to Troutman right side. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They go play action. Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Make it count.
And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Come on, get a stop on defense right here.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McKenzie. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Obviously, slowing down Mahomes, going to be a tall order. He gets the completion there, but what do defenses need to try to do against him?
Well, as we saw in the Super Bowl against Tampa Bay, their number 1 goal was to get him to 3rd down and long situations, not 3rd and manageable, meaning 3rd and 4 or less, but 3rd and 7 or more. There were plenty of those situations because now you can unleash your pass rusher.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Yellow. What we got?
They go play fake. Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, he tried to bounce it outside, but that's obviously not his game. He's too much of a straight line runner.
Yeah, him in the outer 3rd of the field. Not a recipe for success. That time a loss.
Watch tight end right. Tight end right. We got 4.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll buy some time right. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Now Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Second down and goal. Mahomes eluding the pressure, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Patrick Mahomes. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Will look good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, Deontay Harris. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
First down, Winston. He gets it complete to Harris. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Play action now, Winston. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, We see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Off the play fake, Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Let's go! Come on, man.
To the touchdown, Lutz to take it over.
Man, this defense make a stand right here, man. Come on, bruh. Y'all just play them zone, like I tell you, and we gonna be straight. Come on, man, make a pot right here.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
56 is Mike. 56 is Mike.
Yellow. Hey, color. Hey, yellow. Hey, go. Attack.
Mahomes now to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench, not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Attack. Yellow.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. they start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Winston. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Love the play call that time. Love the design. You put 3 tight ends on the field. That screams jumbo set, running formation to a defense, right? No, they go play action, and defense gets confused for just a split second. And next thing you know, completion for good yardage.
Winston now to throw on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. To throw is Winston. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Jameis now on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Lazard. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's Winston. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
My defense make another stand right here, man. Come on, man.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
Easy.
Check 37. Tighten up. Back.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Watch the shit.
Fire on these two.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground, and that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Saints out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. Fields this way up at the 17. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And this will wind up a Saints first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Winston now. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On play action, Winston. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Play fake, Winston. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. To throw, Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
From the red zone now, Winston. Off to Thomas on the left side. Touchdown, Saints. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tennessee offense.
Defense make another stand right here.
And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points.
Get it! Ah! Come on, baby. They ain't gonna give it no time. Not Mahomes. Not Mahomes.
We'll see if they'll get a recoup and recover. Here's Gentleman Team.
Ah! I couldn't get off that. Ah!
Across the 25 before being tackled. Give to the fullback of the down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 30-yard line. Mario Davis there on the stop. Got a solid game on first down and what you expect from the big guy carrying the ball. They'll run it here. This is the three quarter. Still a couple of yards.
I don't know what you be calling.
A third down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. To throw, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Gafford, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7.
Fires the mic. Fires the mic. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Mike 5.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
They go play action. Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. From the gun, Winston. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Play action now. Winston. On the right side, this is Miller. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Off the play fake, Winston. And Thomas has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Winston. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. If they continue to throw these safe passes, who can blame them?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Check safety, check safety.
Again, it's Kamara. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd down and 12. Open man is the tight end Troutman. Touchdown, New Orleans. Adam Troutman, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Saints add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And now this defense trying to use the clock to their advantage. They'll take the timeout here with 2:08 left. And then they'll have another stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. On first down, Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company.
Check three.
They'll drop to throw. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Trying to disrupt Julio Jones there, the intended target. A little too close, got the flag thrown.
I'm not sure anyone can cover Julio Jones one-on-one for very long without getting their share of pass interference calls. His size, his speed, his physicality makes it almost impossible to do.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Rico Gafford, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. Got a man. That's Lazard. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. Winston now to throw on first down. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. On play action, Winston. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Adam Troutman.
Play with me, oh my God.
And the Saints sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead. Lots of look to add the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. After the touchdown, wants to kick it home. This is TJ Logan to return it. And he will take it to the 20.
Nigga keep talking about he want to play me. Fucking go. Huh? You gonna hit me.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Here's Mahomes to throw. Man open, here is Jones. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Kill. Turn up.
One final try for Mahomes. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Titans, They're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans.